Yo, yo, yo.
Welcome back to the Pratley Pairs podcast. This is Two Peas in a Pod. I'm Finn.
I'm Oscar, and this is episode 3, baby. Oh, yeah.
Is it episode 3?
Episode 3.
It won't be episode 3.
Why not?
Oh, it will be episode 3.
It will be episode 3.
Oh my god, it's episode 3. That's crazy. We're cooking.
We're moving.
Cooking, baby.
So, yeah. Whew. Here we go, baby.
Yeah.
Right.
Reflecting back, how do you think episode 2 went?
It was alright.
It was good.
Alright.
It was a good
I didn't
little
mind
pod.
it. I think it was very much
We were.
raw.
We were all over the place.
It was raw.
Ooh,
We
were
were.
all over the place.
There's a bit of editing going into it. But game's a game, baby.
I'll tell you that for nothing.
Game's a game. We're feeling back to it
It was
this
good
week.
though. I think what it was, I'll be honest with you, mate, I was tired that day.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
My head was scrambled. There's a big bit we cut out, a big section of like what was our favourite movies?
Oh,
and we got
mate.
but we wanted to do it together, so we had like number 1 down, and then we're like we couldn't
go any further because it was just like it wasn't working. Because we were fried. We were fried. Our brains were fried.
yeah.
You were fried. You were chatting
mate.
baloney.
I was gone.
Baloney.
Mate, middle of nowhere.
But yeah, as you can see, we're a bit more comfy this week because it is becoming winter time.
Yeah.
It is a bit colder out now.
It's chilly.
So, you know, throw those coats on, throw those jackets on, people. Come on. We don't want to be getting ill.
I was saying this actually recently. I've become a really big pullover jumper guy.
Is it?
Yeah, I never used to be. I feel like when I was younger, I was always like zip ups. I used to love a zip up jacket, but now, mate, I love a hoodie.
Like a zip-up hoodie.
pullover
You
hoodie.
loved a zip-up hoodie when we were younger.
Didn't I?
Yeah, you
didn't
did, to be
I?
fair.
Whereas now, it's like, sorry guys, I'm really irritated eyes, so I'm going to keep scratching them today. I think hay fever's getting me bad. But no, I love... Oh, yeah.
You did. You loved it, mate.
Whereas now, we're changed, man.
I can vouch. I was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This guy knows. If someone knows...
It's me.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like I was more of a pullover, you know?
When
we
you're
were
younger, yeah.
Because I had that super dry. We used to, what was it?
Yeah.
Super dry Jack Wills, like.
We were such Jack Wills
Hollister.
kids. We were such Jack
we
Wills
were.
kids.
But I used to wear pullovers where I used to wear zip ups. Apart from when JB became popular, I used to love a zip up.
Yeah.
Because I had the flick and everything, you know what I mean?
That's why I've got a couple of his hoodies now.
Game's a game,
Drew.
baby. Game's a game. Oh, Drew, yeah.
Do you know
go on.
Justin Bieber's brand is called Drew because it's Justin Drew Bieber. It's his middle name.
Ah,
Yeah,
oi.
it's a pretty fun fact.
I mean, respectfully, I did know that, but
Oh, okay.
for the audience at home,
Hey.
that's a good fact to know.
Actually,
Fun
I'm going to go
fact.
on to another fact later. It's written in our notes for Simpsons. I'll just say it now.
Yeah, go
People
on.
didn't realise this, right? It's obviously Simpsons are very good at predicting things, but they're also a little bit cheeky with this.
Yeah.
So they have the quickie marks,
Yeah.
as in quickie.
Yep.
And he says, please come again. Thank you.
Oi,
please
that's
come
crazy.
Again. Do you know how mad that is?
Oi, that's
and people don't think
Oi,
of that.
say that again.
So he...
Say that again. Go on.
No,
say that
but
again.
he says thank you. You know what I mean? And then he says it.
Yeah. Oi, mate. Oi, you're gonna get cancelled. no, dude. Oi, I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah. Isn't
And
that
also,
crazy?
it's crazy how good they are at predicting stuff as well.
That's what I was saying as well. It's more the exact, like when it was the Donald Trump one, him going down the escalator, he's doing the exact, like, I was like, whoa.
It's
that
mental.
was mad.
It is mental.
There's a few things they've
Like
done
they
really
predict
good
a
at.
few bits and bobs. There's other stuff as well. I can't think about it though.
Three-eyed fish. There's a three-eyed fish.
Yeah,
isn't there?
maybe. I don't know. I can't think of anything else.
That's all right.
But 100%. I remember that the Donald Trump one really stands out to me.
Simpsons cooked.
So here we are.
Here we are.
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
Feeling alive.
Yeah, how's the week been?
Rocking.
Talk to me.
Wow, it's been good. You know, it's
Yeah?
been chilled. I was ill though. Oh, I had food poisoning.
This guy was down bad.
It was rough.
This guy was
When
down
it
bad.
Friday. I don't want to say too much because I'm not a very detailed kind of person, but I was down bad.
Nasty.
I didn't leave the bathroom. It was down bad.
Oh, yeah. Lovely.
Yeah, we'll leave it there.
That
We'll leave it
is-
there.
that's
Though.
good.
People
Other
don't
than
want
that-
any more. People don't
Other
want
than
any more.
that, the week.
But the week itself, real good, man.
Yeah?
Real good. I've actually really enjoyed. I really like what I've got going on at the moment with like my work life and my home life.
Yeah, you were saying this, your routine.
Like
at the moment, you're
my
loving it.
rota is sick. So
Yeah.
shout out to my manager. Not you.
Oh, that's
Oi,
crazy. Crazy.
But yeah, no, I'm loving it at the moment. I've got the shifts I'm getting are perfect, and then my days off, obviously Wednesday and Saturday for rugby. So it's like it's beautiful. I'm getting a bit tired because I am doing a lot. Like I'm still playing rugby on my days off, so it's a bit long. But at the same time, I've chosen to do that.
This
Do you know what I mean?
guy's
So
7 days a week.
I just got to get on with it. But no, man, I'm living life right now. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Give yourself busy.
So, and I feel like I've got a good balance when I am working of like work and my own life, because I feel like that's a lot of people just get stuck in this like money. I have to work. But I'm like making good money, but still experiencing life and enjoying life. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
And for me, it's really
You've
about
been
that
away
balance.
recently. You went to, well, not recently, but a while ago. You went to Turkey.
Yeah, boy.
You also went to Malaga this year.
I've never been to Turkey before in my life. Went to Fethiye. It's like right down south of Turkey for anyone who knows Turkey. So Istanbul's like right at the top, like top right, and then Fethiye is like right down the bottom. And unreal. unreal. Hot. I've never been somewhere that hot before in my life. Never been somewhere that hot.
My
in my
guy
life.
came back peeling.
And I was tan. I was feeling myself.
Oh, you know I'm peeling as well.
But yeah, no, it was a good time. But I probably climatized to the heat by like, because we were there for 10 days, like the 7th day. And then obviously I was there for like 3 more days, fine. And then came back and it was still hot in England. So I was chilling. I was like, oh, this is nothing. Let me put a jumper on, you know what I mean?
Damn.
But it was crazy, like sweating all the time. Like, and there was a pool where we're staying. And if I was just chilling by the pool, I'd have to get in the pool like every like half an hour. Yeah, mate, it was crazy. Because I've never experienced heat like that. So, and it was obviously like midsummer as well. So this tells you, like,
you in the heat
whenabouts we went. That's what I'm saying.
You went hot.
So it was.
That's true.
But no, it was
Turkey,
good.
Like the cuisine, obviously everyone loves the cuisine.
Oh, bro,
the
love
barbers.
It was. Do you know what I will say? And this is nothing on Turkey because obviously where we went was just a very touristy area. But it was like you got similar food in most of the places you went to, but it was all still good. Yeah. And like sometimes they'd have like quirky little bits. Like we went to one place on like the 6th night, and they did like a Sunday roast and a full English breakfast. How random is that?
That is
in the middle of Fetty, in the middle of Turkey. Like what?
That's a crazy one.
Yeah, man. But the place we stayed, like all the guys were amazing. Like we had a guy who was looking after us called Alvis, who was like the general manager basically. Yeah. And he was so nice looking after us whenever we wanted to play pool, like on the pool table, stuff like that. Like normally you had to pay, but he was just letting us play.
Did he have a little
No, he didn't. No. What was he? He was go, yeah, man. That was like his thing. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
You'd see him like, yeah, man. Oh, mate, it was jokes. No, it was a good time. Real good time. And he was so nice as well. And like all the other guys that worked there as well.
Fair.
So, yeah. But what about yourself? How's your week been?
My week's been... It's been semi-average, really. I've done kind of a very average week. Nothing crazy. I've got a competition tonight.
Oh.
After this podcast, I'm going to a cocktail competition. So it's kind of like a mixology sort of mix-up. I'll run you through what I'm doing, right?
Yeah,
so there's 3 groups within this competition, and you can choose which group you kind of want to go into. There is a vodka group, there is a tequila group, and there is a gin group. And I was like, I'm going to do gin. I felt vodka... There's a lot to mix with it. Tequila, again, you're kind of chilling. There's a lot of drinks out there you can kind of build off. And yes, I would say there is a lot for gin, but your go-to when you think of gin is a gin and tonic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think of that and you think, well, it's not very interesting. So I was like, yeah, put myself in there. And I've done less.
You don't have like when you think of gin, you have like a go-to cocktail. Obviously, I guess you have a gin martini, but like you don't think, gin in a cocktail. Like you say, you think gin and tonic. Yeah. Whereas like, with all the other ones, you would think like tequila, margarita,
exactly,
vodka,
that sort of
passion
vibe.
fruit martini, espresso martini.
Yeah, man. You've got a lot of options. And I also think as well, for me, the one that I've worked with least is the gin. So I ended myself into the gin group.
Nice.
And it's the gin we're using is Tanqueray. So I did some research into Tanqueray, of course I did, to kind of find out what I'm playing with. And I actually turns out one of the main botanicals, so gins are like built off botanicals, and that's the main flavours within the drinks. And one of the main botanicals within Tanqueray is licorice.
Nice.
So I've infused a bottle of Tanqueray gin with some licorice. So that's kind of my base.
Unreal.
My drink is called a pick and mix.
Yeah, boy.
So it's kind of... we used to love sweets when we were younger. I'll be honest with you, I'm more of a chocolate man myself now.
No. Yeah, I'd say so as well for me.
I would say so. I love little Galaxy, little Oreo, something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so pick and mix is the name of the drink. So obviously, when I was younger, I used to love like red licorice was like one of my favourite things, like the strawberry laces, those sorts of things. I feel you. And then we go to this pick and mix shop. It has to have a story as well. So I'll explain my story. We used to go after we used to do a little class on a Saturday, and after our class, we would go to a little pick and mix shop.
Yeah, we did.
And I used to love watermelons. Also, little watermelon. To this day, watermelon slices with a little bit of, like sugar on. Ooh,
now you're cooking.
Damn! Whoa! So I used to go and get those. So that's in my drink. Got watermelon, not the actual sweet. But I got watermelon flavouring, and I used to love like raspberry, like drops. I think they used to do like these little hard ones you suck on, like raspberry. It's like rhubarb and raspberry or whatever.
Hey,
I used to love.
Hey, yo, pause.
Yeah, whoa. So I got some raspberry in there as well. I'm shaking that bad boy, and then I've got this lovely little blue teepee stuff, right? And it makes the foam I'm shaking out of egg white and a little bit of lime, so it's getting a little bit purpley, and it makes it a gorgeous foam on top, so it layers perfectly. Stick a licorice in there, you can stir it in, and it mixes all together to kind of mix it all up, and it's just So I win. Because the thing is tonight as well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you come if you don't win.
Whoa, pause.
No, you heard what I said, and I said again. It doesn't matter where you
Pause.
come if you don't come first. So I'm going in there, and I've got to win, or it's nothing. And if I win, I go to the final. One, I get a bottle of champagne on the day. Two, I'll go to the final. And that's like you get like an experience. You get £300 to make a cocktail. You give you like a certain amount of time. There's 3 challenges, mate.
Sign me.
Do you want to get me in there now? So I've got that tonight. So that's kind of like the thing I've been aiming for this week. And at first, mate, this had me all over the shop. I was like, I don't know what I'm
To be
gonna
fair, Joe was like, I think you said this, was it yesterday? You're like, before I was talking about it so much, and now I just don't talk about it because I'm settled.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Before I was stressing about it, so I was always talking about it, and then now.
Mate, I was tweaking, but I was freaking out at first. But now, got her down, got her sorted.
Vibes.
I know what I'm doing. So I'm chilling.
Chilling, baby.
Other than that, the week has been good. I haven't done anything, I'll be honest with you, mate. I've, again, work.
Nah, that's what you have done. So obviously at work we've had a changeover in menu. So we've got some new cocktails. So you've been learning them as well.
Okay.
We don't need to go into them.
I've done some tutorial videos. I might put a little example of one on the screen.
Why not?
Why not?
Why
For you
not?
guys
A
at
little
home,
highlight.
a little treat.
So you see what we do at our job.
Building.
I am behind the camera on that.
Oscar's filming it. Shout out.
Damn right.
So yeah. No, I did some tutorial vids for our new. We have 6 new cocktails at work. Complicated in terms of flavors, but simple to make. So we're blessed. We get given a lot of like pre-batches from a company, and that pretty much is the body of the cocktail, and the rest of it.
Yeah.
We had some little summer summits here and there.
Yeah.
We actually had some fun. Sorry guys, it's a lot of alcohol talk. It's a lot of.
It is.
But we've had some fun with some Japanese liqueurs coming over. We've got a rice liqueur and a plum liqueur. We've just kind of used they're under the name Shake, which are really cool.
Yeah,
that's in one of our cocktails.
I think we'll just leave it there. I don't think.
Talking about cocktails.
But we do have some new cocktails in, and we will throw a little video up on the screen for you. It might have already been playing. Who knows?
Enjoy.
So, speaking of what we've been up to this week,
Go on.
I am now obsessed with a brand new game.
Ooh.
We're both obsessed with it.
Oh, I know
We're
where you're
both
going.
hooked, bro. It's called Power World.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! But what's so good about this game is I feel like you could play it because there are aspects you can change by it. You could play it with pretty much anybody. Like if you're like a dad and a kid, if you're a boyfriend and girlfriend, if you're boyfriend girlfriend, brother and sister, like best friends, or just like a group of friends. Like you can play this.
Oh, so many examples.
Boy, I went.
You
But
go.
you got to shout them all out. But you can play it with anybody. That's my point. You can play it with anybody. Oh man, you can play it with anybody and everybody.
Friend,
Man,
brother,
your
sister.
friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, girlfriend. But you can. What is
So
this?
that made me
guy doing?
laugh so much.
But you can play it with anybody.
Yes.
I think it's sick. It's basically
And
for
when
those
we
who
play
don't
it
know.
together.
Yes, we do. For those who don't know, it's basically Pokemon.
Whoa! You can't say that because it's not. They got into a big like
They
suing
did,
thing.
didn't they?
So you can't say that. It's his own game. Power World is his own game. Like Pokemon, Pokeballs. Power World, Power Spheres. It's completely different, mate.
Different world, sorry, yeah, different world. But yeah, I'm obsessed with it, and you can build in it, and then
It's good.
they can work for you.
That's the huge thing as well. Is like you have them all out around your base.
They do jobs for you.
Yeah.
Like you need to build something, they'll help you
The
build
only
it.
problem is like
Or they'll build it.
they are the ones you catch are at a level cap. That's the only jarring thing I found.
I think it's only because we played it on a certain level.
Yeah. So when I say that, like you catch a level 25, but I'm level 11. When I've caught it, it's saying it's only
It
level
becomes
11.
level 11.
Obviously, as I level up, it levels up until it reaches the level 25 again. But it's like it's a little bit jarring. 'cause
Yeah,
I did all that work. I had to beat it at its best, and now I'm giving it at its worst. But then if you don't like it at its worst, you don't deserve it at its best.
Talking about things working with you, do you know what has recently come out?
Go on.
Elon Musk has announced Tesla AI.
Oi.
Or what's it called? Optimus?
Optimus, not AI, just like they're robots.
Gosh, that is AI. It's AI robots.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's valid. That's
Oh
valid.
my god, what's it called? What's that film called with Will Smith?
iRobot.
iRobot.
Do you know what
Bro,
they
it's
called?
happening.
Do you know what they call their presentation?
What's that?
We Robot.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. The fact
Bro,
they knew what they're doing.
It is mental. Like the fact that because I watched a video of a guy like talking to one and like bantering one, and it was like talking back like a Donny.
He's like, oh, what's your name? He's like, John. He's like, oh, hey, John. I was
Yeah,
like,
but then there was another one when he was getting a drink and he was like, oh, what's your favourite drink? And he goes, oh, I'm a bit biased. And there was like a robot drink, like a robot lager or something like that. Like it's just called Robot, the lager. He's like, I'm a bit biased. And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, and then his mate goes, "Are you gonna need to ID him?" He goes, and he like looks at you, goes, "Gonna need your ID," and then he like jokes with him and everything.
Do you know what's mad? He gave him his credit card at first. The robot takes it and goes, "This isn't it.
This isn't your
like,
ID."
You can see it. He goes, "This isn't your ID." Then he gives him his ID and he looks at it and goes, and I was
Yeah,
like, "Oh, that's crazy
man.
that he gave him his credit card and he knew it wasn't his ID."
Bro.
That blew my mind.
It messes me up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how I feel about AI. If I'm pro AI or I'm anti AI.
Oh, I'm so against it. I think the thing is, as of right now, because it's in its early days, it's fine. But I think in the future, it's going to become its own.
It's difficult because right now I see the benefits of it. So, for instance, I was watching a podcast the other day. It was an Optic podcast, and it was a guy called Hex who like owns Optic, and he was saying he's so for it. He was like, he was on Chat GPT, then he was like, "Oh, make me a PowerPoint." No, it wasn't. He asked it a question. He was like, "I need to know about this, this, and this." And so the Chat GPT gave him like a massive list of things. He goes, "Put it in a PowerPoint presentation for me," and it just did. And then he's got that, and it's made it for him. Like his work is done like that, rather than him spending obviously like.
And I
however long
think I can see that, and I think right now that's kind of the benefits we're getting from it. But I think in the future it's going to get dangerous. The more it advances, and it's going to start advancing itself soon, because they're going to program AI to fix itself. I think
I see both sides.
And that's when I think we're going to get in trouble.
But the only thing for me would be like if it somehow develops like a subconscious.
A conscience. What are you saying?
A subconscious.
Not a subconscious, a conscience. If it develops a conscience.
Which is the same as subconscious, no? Like your conscience is your subconscious.
Nah, subconscious is like...
You're not thinking about it.
Yeah, it's like you don't really think about it. As in the back of my subconscious.
Anyway, either way, if it develops like that and like being able to be like... Because I remember watching, what is it, iRobot, it has like you don't harm humans, you don't harm each other, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, but imagine... It's literally what happens in that film happens in real life, bro. What?
And the thing is, well, you watch these videos and the cars and stuff. Some of it's quite smart. I like the ideas, but the cars, they all look like they are based off the film. The cars look like the cars in the film. The trucks or vans look like the vans in the film. The other thing as well, right? So they're doing a taxi. They have like Tesla cars at the moment. They're doing a Tesla taxi, which is your car. You buy it, you pay for it.
I know what you're about to say.
And then when they say a car sits on the drive for about 95% of its life.
Mm-hmm.
They say during that time, it's going to go off and work and get money for you.
Oh.
Yeah. So when you're not in the car, people can buy.
I didn't know that.
People can pay for trips like Uber.
That's mental.
So it makes you money.
I thought you were going to say, like, when you go to the shop and you want your car to, like, you can summon your car now, so it'll drive round the car park and come get you. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So when it sits on your thing, you can put it into taxi mode, and she goes. And obviously, if you need it back at some point, you can put maybe a time, or I don't know how it's going to work. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, how sick is that? So it makes you money while it supposedly sits on your drive.
That's mental. That is mental.
Mad, isn't it?
Jeez.
And obviously, there's no drive or anything as well. No one's gonna get, like, there's no, like, I don't know, no damage, no danger.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Isn't that mad?
Yeah.
And they're saying they're gonna sell these for like 30k.
Oh my gosh. 30k.
30k, that's it. 30k.
Is in for the car, or
Well, I think the taxi thing. You buy it for 30k. You made that back in less than a year.
bro? Yeah, if your car's going to go off and drive around for you. Only thing is then it becomes a bit like an Uber for you, because you're like, oh, I need to go out in, like, I guess if you can set it a time to be home.
Yeah, and I feel like
if you want to run to the shop, it's like long then. But I guess then
you can just turn it off taxi mode. You can keep it on the drive.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Say,
Yes,
okay,
yeah.
I'll sacrifice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for it being a taxi. The other days, she's mine.
It's back with me.
The other days, she's mine.
Yeah, man, crazy. What the hell?
That's mad. So I think we'll wait and see what that. Elon Musk as well, man. He's just like, he's out here.
Yeah, bro.
He's doing
different.
it. He's doing it.
I don't know how much I agree with everything he's doing, but either way, he's doing it.
We got some new photos of Mars come out.
Is
Little
it?
videos, actual like
Didn't see that.
HD, not HD, but like good graphic.
You're in
videos.
deeper than this, and I thought, no.
I'm in,
Yeah, you are.
Mate.
Talking about AI, and now you bring up Mars, like, do you know what I mean?
mate. It's
You're in.
Elon Musk, bro.
Hooked,
I'm in my bag. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
man.
the videos look good. It's going as very rocky, is what I've seen.
What is?
Mars?
Oh, Mars, sorry, yeah.
I don't think we'll.
I don't know where I just went.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, where's that head going?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I was talking about songs then. Like Rocky, I was like, songs?
Yeah, rising up.
Wow!
I wasn't. You've ruined my train of thought now. So
Rocky, Mars is looking Rocky in the
oh
videos.
yeah, she is. She's looking Rocky. But
Cool.
I don't know if we'll ever see it. We won't see it in our lifetime or the next few generations.
I don't know, mate.
It's gonna be like
no,
5
because you think about how
time.
quick everything's developed, like the internet.
I'm not saying we won't get there, and we'll get
Wasn't
there.
it just developed when we were born? And now look at it. Like how accessible everything is. You got dating apps. You got people finding each other on TikToks, being like, "Find me this guy,"
Nah,
and then
but-
they're finding them.
No, but I think we'll get to Mars easier. It takes a year to get there, so we'll get there easier by the time it comes around. But I don't think we'll be able to inhabit it just because that's a whole different ballgame. We
I
haven't
feel you.
started developing yet.
I feel you.
We've had to go to the moon.
I feel you, dog. No, I said this to you before as well. I think that everyone should have like a personal ID, but that ID is literally like it's difficult though because it means that we would be under maybe a fair bit of control. But I think it's the safest way to live. That everyone has like an ID for them. So for instance, they buy a bike. That bike is suddenly under their ID. People can't just go around and like pick up random like bikes. You know what I'm saying? So then if you go shopping, your ID follows you in and clocks you in and out of that shop that you've been into that shop.
That's kind of what they're doing. That's kind of what is the thing though. It's
Yeah,
like
but-
Amazon Fresh. You
But
go
it's
in
not the
with
same though because with Amazon, but I move everything because for instance, this is basically because obviously a lot of crime at the moment is people snatching people's phones out of their hands on the bikes.
Mm-hmm.
But then all you need to do is look at that bike on a camera and be like, yeah, I know exactly who that is. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I think it's kind of you're kind of already talking about the world we already live in though.
But
I
we
feel
don't know because I can go buy a bike on eBay and no one knows it's my bike or not if I leave it outside.
I get that. But I think it makes it very complicated with everything. Like,
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
I just want a safer world. I just hate crime. Joking.
I feel you.
I do hate crime,
I feel you.
obviously. But yeah. But yeah, that was a nice little rabbit hole we went down there.
I'm loving that AI stuff. I think it is so intriguing.
We'll see what happens with it. I would say right now I'm anti AI. Like for instance, I have AI on my Snapchat. Never speak to it. And if I
I've
do,
called mine Natalie.
one word answers.
I've got my Natalie after Natalie.
Rogue.
Nah, I do.
I give it like one word answers, and I ask it now and again random questions because I'm like, oh, does it actually
She's
know the future?
nice.
And
I've got my eyes watering.
oh my gosh. Right,
Well, next point. What
you
we
put
up to?
you put this one down, mate. Twin things. Guests.
Oh yeah, man. So obviously, as we've mentioned before, where we work, and I was just saying we had a few interactions this week where we found ourselves saying the same things. We were upstairs at the bar, didn't we? We both said the same thing we were collecting lamps, and we said
Yeah.
this exact same thing, or like to guests.
Did
They were
we?
getting us- yeah, we did. We both looked at each other.
Did we?
Yeah,
I don't remember this.
we were like, oh, how many should we take, or something like that. And we said it-
Oh yeah, I do remember now.
it was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
exact
yeah.
same thing.
Oh, it was trippy. Yeah,
yeah, and then downstairs as well, the guests keep getting us. They're getting us mixed up again.
Oh mate.
It's happened a lot this week.
Yeah,
I've had it
loads this week. It's
loads
like
this week.
emphasis on it this week. Like normally, obviously, it happens a little bit here and there, but this week especially.
It's because they know this is coming out. They know our pods are getting released soon.
Hey, this is the week it comes out. Actually, it comes out on Sunday of the week we're recording this.
Yes, of the week.
Insight to when we recorded it.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
You're
What are
gonna
you
know,
doing?
you're gonna know.
Oh my god. That's going. I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of it.
Cringing.
No, I'll leave it in. I'll leave it in.
But yeah, mental.
Isn't it?
That is kind of crazy. But yeah,
Yeah,
feeling
man.
good about it though.
Yeah.
Excited.
Anyway, yeah.
Sorry,
What's next? Go on.
Peak of the week.
Now,
Back to it.
my peak of the
Back to
week.
the peak of the week.
My peak of the week. Big one this week.
Go on.
Mine is when I buy something and they try and be cheeky and give me less change than I should be due. Purely because, well, we have a go-to shop we'll pop to most days.
Yeah.
We have our go-to guys. We go in there,
Damn right.
chit chat, blah
Shout
blah blah.
out.
Reliable. Mainly if you pay with card as well, so no changes get needed. But I found myself today. This is why I think it's popped up to
Yeah.
me. Today.
You
I
went there today.
No.
Oh.
A different shop.
Oh.
I went rogue. And
Cheating.
and I shouldn't have done it.
Cheating.
I shouldn't have done it. I got the
Crazy.
haircut.
Shut up.
Ow! Oh, I've got myself on my jawline.
Oh my god.
On my jawline.
Cringing, I'm cringing.
That's away from the mic. Sorry, on
Go
my
on.
jawline.
As you were.
I went to a shop and I was like, oh, let me get me and Broski a little drinky drink. A soft drink, not like a bev.
Calm down.
A glove vibe.
It's early in the day.
Well,
Or is it?
it's midday. And I was like, yeah, let me do that. And I gave the guy a £10 note, and it was like, I think it's like £3. And he gave me like, it was like £3.50, and he gave me like 50p change.
Yeah.
So a pound was missing, obviously. And I'm like, it's like he doesn't think I have common sense. was like, oh, I think you shortchanged me. He goes, oh, so sorry. But like
That's
the way
crazy.
he was
Maybe
looking at
that's
me,
it, though.
like he knew what he was doing.
Oh, real?
Nah, you could tell.
He was trying to get you.
Mate, I give him £10. It's £3.50. He knows.
Mate, that's
he
long, bro.
knows. He knows.
Yeah, that's peak from him.
So I
Peak from
won't
that
be
guy.
going back there.
So see you
They're
later.
done.
You've just lost a customer today.
You've
done this to yourself.
You done.
My peak of the week. What is my peak of the week?
Talk to me.
Do you know what it is?
Tell me.
It's difficult because it is. I get it. Like, hey, players got to play,
Players
but
gotta play.
it's when, for instance, so let's say I accidentally mispour a drink at work of like a pint. Not that I've done this. Well, I've not done this. But let's say I did do it, and they're like, oh, I'll pay half price for that pint that you just accidentally poured. And it's like, that's just not how it works, I'm afraid. I would love.
But they're a bit
I would
cheeky.
love that. Yeah.
bit
But also, like I'm saying,
cheeky.
players got to play, baby. You know
At
what I
the
mean?
same time.
Like, game's a game. I understand it. I respect it. I respect the hustle. But I can't do that. with our company, you can't get away with that. Our company is so tight,
Yeah, man.
which they should be, as they should, saving money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is one of them where it's like, well, you know, got to be careful with it.
Yeah.
So I respect it, but at the same time, it's like, sorry, mate, no. You know what I mean?
No. All right. What up next?
Next, New Year's resolution this year.
Okay.
How is it going to be? How successful has it been?
So I did this thing for New Year's this year where
Yeah.
I, instead of doing a year New Year's, I did a month.
Oh, you did one every month.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll be honest with you, the first few months were more successful than the latter.
No.
Yeah.
Rough, mate. To be fair, I don't even know what your last one was.
This is what I mean. I don't even know what my last one was.
Yeah.
I dropped off. I wasn't on it. It's because, you know, you start off, it happens with everything. You start off with such a drive.
100%.
It's about drive, it's about power. And then you low key, you lose it. Do you know what I mean?
I feel you, because also what it was is like, I remember you dragging me into doing them with you. That wasn't my New Year's resolution, but I was doing them as well with you, and I think that obviously gave you a bit more of a spark as well.
Yeah, I kept it flowing for the next like 4 or 5
You're like,
months.
oh yeah, like we can talk about it and stuff as
Yeah.
well. But then when you don't talk about it, you just kind of low key drop off it.
And that's what happened to me. I lost it.
Yeah,
I lost
I
the
feel you.
drive.
I feel you.
I
I
remember
feel
the
you.
first, so I'll run you through. So my first month, I think,
Yeah.
what was my first month? Obviously it's a long time ago now. We're October.
Yeah,
And I'm
mate.
trying to remember back to January. I think it was, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I can go, I won't give you months.
I think I know.
But I know which
January
ones.
was takeaways, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. But I know, I'll tell you them all. I just don't know if I'm going to
Because
do
we
all
both did
right.
that one. I remember I
So
did
yeah,
that one.
takeaways. I was like, okay, me and Oscar, we like a little
We
takeaway
love
here and there.
takeaway.
Maybe once a week, twice a week.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay,
Guilty.
definitely just once a week, maybe once every other week.
Only once.
That's all we're going to do.
Yeah.
That's it. And I was like, okay, we're being really firm on ourselves, and we did well. And then at the end of the month, I then did, the next one was caffeine. We love a bit of caffeine. We're a bit of a
do,
caffeine
guilty.
addict.
Guilty.
So
Guilty.
I was like, okay, maybe 1 or 2 drinks of caffeine a week,
Yeah.
as opposed to mostly one every day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And then the third one was gym.
the other one was gym.
Start going to the gym.
Went to the gym, smashed that out.
Very nice.
Yeah. And the thing is that what I was planning on doing with these monthly things, I was hoping I'd do it for the month, and then by the end of the month, it would just become a slight habit. Hence why I wasn't doing it. 'Cause sometimes you do it, and then because you've been taken away from it, you want it more. So, like, I'd have no
Yeah.
caffeine. I'd have 1 caffeine a week, and then suddenly I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
now I want so much more.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah, so no, I like stopped myself for like...
It's really fast stretching my legs out, I don't know why. Anyway.
I don't think they can even see that on the camera.
No, I don't think so. Oh, mate.
Also, it's just kicking his legs up.
For the listeners at home.
Yeah, so then caffeine. As I said, I'd give up for the month, and then by the end of the month, I'm like, oh, I just want loads more. So
Yeah,
that's why I
boy.
tried doing another one straight away to keep my mind off it.
Yeah, I feel you.
Another one was like finance, just saving some money aside for the family holiday. So we went on a big family holiday. So you got a big villa, and that went well. I saved a fair amount of
100%.
dough.
Of course.
And then I had one more on my mind. Oh, screen time on my phone. I knocked my screen time down, and that one that was probably my best. Out of all of them, I think I did the best at that.
Yeah.
I was barely on my phone. I was barely on my phone. At a point.
Nice. Good.
You can record, can't you? My
Yeah.
average used to be like 8 hours a day.
Oh, yeah, you have like the tracker, don't you?
Yeah, but then I got it down to like, I think genuinely like 2 hours a day on my phone. I was like, oh, I'm in.
Good
I'm
work.
in. And
Good
then now I'm
work.
like, I don't know where I am again. I could check it, but I don't want to, so it depresses me. But yeah, so I think New Year's resolutions for me, it's like, and going forward next year, I don't know if I'm going to do a year one or if I'm going to do the month one again. Because the month one was good, but it just gets harder towards the end part of the year.
It depends on what you do though. So for instance, mine this year was to up like my fitness. That was my New Year's resolution. And we started going to the gym for like the first like 3-4 months of the year. And then because of like living situations and moving around and stuff, like I didn't really stick to it as much as I'd like to. But then I joined rugby. So I think it's also like adapting. Like I think having such a hardcore thing to be like, I'm not gonna. It depends on what you want to do. Obviously, if like you're like, I'm not gonna drink for the year. Different story. Like you can probably do that one. Yeah, but like with something like that, which like takes actual like time and effort, and obviously does actually change on your circumstance, your living situation and stuff. I think it's just adapting to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Like for instance, if you wanted to do like the takeaway one for the year, you can get takeaway of groceries, but not like takeaways of like fast food. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like kind of adapting like that.
Yeah.
Which makes it easier for yourself.
Okay.
I feel like I've done my New Year's resolution all right, to be fair.
Next up.
Go on.
Song of the week.
Song of the week. Song of the week. Song of the week. What's yours? You go first.
Mine
you let us in.
Mine is Oh Caroline by 1975. No, I think it's 1974.
1975, no, it's 1975.
Why did I doubt myself?
1974 is like a play, isn't it?
I think it is. That's why we're confused.
I think so.
Was it 1984?
1984, I think.
Gosh, mix and matching, baby. Mix and matching. But no, it's because there's a guy at work who I work with, and I do the music.
Oh yeah.
And he always asks me to put this song on, and it's really got me into it. I'm not a 1975 fan by any means. Like I like 2 of their songs. I think. I'm not saying I'm not a fan, but like I don't go out of my way to like listen to their albums and their tunes like I do with the Beebs.
Oi, controversial opinion here.
Go on.
I think they're overrated. I don't love them.
Hate's gonna hate.
I don't know. I don't hate them. I've got nothing against them. But like,
sounded like you hated.
No, do you know what it was though? Actually, no. Do you know what it is?
Go on.
It's because.
Go on, Cook.
And this isn't anything against certain people. Like, Justin Bieber is my personality. But like, it was some people's personalities that was at uni. Oh my gosh, was it? Like 2 of my very, very, very good mates at uni. Oh, they loved them. And they let everyone know. Every day. But then again, I'm the same with JB, so.
You're going to get some DMs from them.
Player's going to play.
So the thing is, guys, right, I edit these videos for me and Oscar.
He does.
And he'll just say random things, which you will never see. And I have to edit it out.
I had a story the first week. We've already spoken about that, haven't we?
Yeah.
But I had a story the first week that Phil had to cut.
Yeah. And then last week as well, he has this habit as well of going, oh, we have to cut that. And then I'm like, well, I feel like I'm forced to cut that out.
He has no choice.
Sometimes I'm going to leave it in. I'm going to start leaving them in.
Nah, you can't be doing that.
Wait, you're going to say some crazy things. Like those names you dropped in this pod?
Yeah.
I'm leaving them in.
But we're not going to leave in why I said their names.
He'll just be like...
Yeah, we'll just move straight back on again. And you ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna know why I said your names, boys. But yeah.
So he keeps doing this thing, and as I said, I edit good. So it's like all he does is turn up and chat.
Moving on from that, because leave me alone.
Moving on swiftly.
Moving on. So the plan of action for us is we've got a few guests lined up. We were supposed to have one on today.
We're supposed to have our older brother.
We're supposed to have our older brother on today.
Shout out.
And then he cancelled, and then I did ask another friend. And he also was unable to.
It was tricky. And plus we want to do. We've said this before. A fair few of us. I want to keep.
100%.
We're going to do us, and then we'll get them in.
And then also we want to get the twins. Start the twins.
Wait, what was your song of the week? You went
off
on a rant about 1975.
No, you can't drop it in again. Cut that.
No, because I was saying about 1975. I'm leaving that one in. No, because I was talking about how I like 1975, and you were saying how you're not the biggest fan.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan.
What was your
but I know
song
that
of the week, though?
my friends love them.
Yeah,
that's why I said their names.
What's your song of the week?
Finn.
God,
for headphone users, warning. Do you know what I mean? Like, geez.
Don't warn them after.
Don't. Yeah. Wow. You've already done it.
Yeah.
You're horrible. You're a nasty man.
Come on. Cook up.
My song of the week. Let me cook. Is. What is my song of the week? I don't actually know, What have I been listening to? It is Power by Kanye West, because I listened to it before.
What?
Alright, are you going to listen to me, or are you going to just keep talking?
Crazy.
Because I listened to it before a rugby game.
What a rogue. Oh.
He's such a
That might be even worse than you choosing
what
that as your song of the
hell?
week.
What's wrong with that?
I'm crying.
No, do you know what it was that reminded me of it?
I'm crying.
Do you know what it was that made me think of it? Is I saw some I I saw some college students coming out to it for their NFL game. Ah! And I was like, oi, that's lit. That's lit. I'm going to do that. And in my head, it was me. No.
Your head on all of them.
With me running. No.
You know
on all of them. I'm envisioning it.
You know when like, you start a sentence, you should just stop
No, what the hell?
before you get ahead.
What do you mean? That's what the viewers are here for. That's what the listeners want. They want me in my raw form. They love it.
So, Jenny, what's your song of the week?
That is.
No, I won't let you have it.
Sorry, mate.
Power by Kanye West is crazy. Am I right in thinking? Okay, don't. Am I right in thinking that's the one? Hear me. Okay, that's
Hey,
enough.
shh.
Enough. Am I right in thinking that's the one he did with Daft Punk?
Do it. That's stronger. Do it.
Oh, it is stronger. I get it. So you mix up all the time. Why have I done that?
I'm cringing. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Red flag. How did you not know?
I'm not a Yeezy fan.
What?
Yay.
What?
Yay. I love you. Yay.
There you go. Yeezy's just his brand, isn't it?
I have
Oi, question.
Shoes.
Who's bigger? Kanye West
Yeah.
or Beyonce?
Beyonce. It's got to be Beyonce.
You think so? But with Yeezy and everything, and how
They got
controversial
cancelled.
he
They got
is.
cancelled. I think, no, the thing is, right, if you're talking in terms of, I don't know.
But how controversial he is as well.
Press.
Like, remember when he got up on that at the award ceremony in front of Taylor Swift? It was like, Beyonce should have won.
And the thing is, obviously, he was with Kim Kardashian as well, and her, like, I don't know, man. I do think it's Beyonce because she's with Jay-Z.
I guess she's had her own drama as well.
And not, sorry, I don't know why I said that. It's not because she's
not with
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z anymore.
Yes, she is. They still have their kid. They're still together. She got over him cheating.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Whoa.
This point to catch up.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm really out of it. That
But
kind of stuff.
nah, I would still argue Beyonce. It's Beyonce, bro. Like,
Yeah?
Also because I think like Kanye doesn't always turn up.
Do we think she is like the superstar of superstars?
Is she the biggest of the biggest?
I think she might be.
As of right now, no. I think more people will know Taylor Swift as of right now than Beyonce.
Yeah, I guess current.
The thing is, we're thinking because Beyonce was big for like.
Who do you think is more currently relevant then? So let's say Taylor Swift is bigger than Beyonce right now, as of right now.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter or Taylor Swift?
Oh, I was thinking whoever you say, I'm going to say Taylor Swift, but you've cooked there.
That's a good one, isn't it?
That's a good one.
She's going off at the moment. I would still probably argue say Taylor Swift.
I would still say Taylor Swift.
But I saw that they were like sat together for an award ceremony the other day. Don't know when it was, and that clip blew up naturally.
I think Sabrina Carpenter, she's rolling off the fact she's really hit after hit after hit. She's gone straight into
it.
it.
And also, what's helped her loads as well is TikTok.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, Taylor Swift had a bit of help on TikTok, but like Sabrina Carpenter's running that at the moment with her song.
Yeah,
with that Espresso song before as well.
Swifties, mate. Swifties.
And she won the Song of the Year.
Yeah, she was Song of the Year.
With Espresso.
But I don't know. I think it was when you're Taylor Swift, mate. You're Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
yeah, it's so true. She's dating what's his name? Kelsey.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce, man.
And they just won the Super Bowl
3 times in a row, wasn't it?
This is the third
2
one.
times?
No, this is the third
This
one.
was the third one, yeah.
The third
Do you know what I mean? So, shout out Mahomes. Yeah, because he's going to be watching. No, but, yeah, man. So it's crazy. Fair play. I think, yeah, I'll give it to Taylor Swift. She's probably now the biggest superstar.
She's the biggest name of the biggest names.
Yeah, that's so valid.
There were others who were, like, as you said, hanging around, like Sabrina Carpenter is up there.
Yeah.
But I think
she's up there, but it's just, yeah, Taylor Swift is just on her own level, isn't she?
Yeah, man.
The fan base she's got, like the hardcore fans, and she's on tour as well, isn't she?
Who?
Taylor.
I think she's just finished.
She's just finished.
Just finished.
Mate.
Their
tours go on for
Mate. This is what I'm saying now. If you go on to tour and stuff, you're gone from your family.
Depending on what you do, obviously, but like,
your friend,
I remember
everyone.
Harry Styles' one being long, bro.
Yeah, bro. Mate, the Jonas Brothers, I even know when they started, and they're still going.
Didn't they just come to England?
Mm-hmm.
They did, didn't they? So
they're still here.
We was going to try and go, but didn't.
It was supposed to be in April, but they got pushed back.
Yeah, man.
I think they're still here.
They're doing all right.
no,
they're doing their
finished,
thing now. They've got back together, you know. They've released some bops as well.
It's also doing covers in every show now.
Are they?
Yeah,
You can definitely all them TikTok.
Or you can definitely see him looking down at the what's it? What they give the
cameras?
words? No, the words.
Oh.
Prompts.
The
Prompt thing, yeah, prompt thing.
Yeah, it's, yeah, I guess it would be, yeah.
They have like a little monitor on stage, and it's like you can tell because they're singing but they're singing different songs every night. So it's like fair.
Like they sang "Careless Whisper."
Yeah,
I saw a clip of "Careless Whisper" blow up. I was like,
I saw them
random,
do
but love it.
Bit "Hit You Baby" one more time. I think.
Really?
But they did a Britney song.
And they did a Taylor Swift song as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
doing that thing, doing
They're
that thing. Yeah, man. No, fair play to him.
Well, I see. Well, I think it's been a good
cooked.
pod. It's been a good pod.
Been alright. If there's any stuff you want us to talk about,
let us know. Subscribe to the channel.
If there's any people you want to see on here, Yes, fine. We'll get David Beckham on.
Oh
Fine.
my God! Stop begging. Fine.
Fine.
We'll give him a phone.
It's a top comment every time. Joking. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on all our social medias. They will be linked below if you're on YouTube. If you're on Spotify, you can find us on Instagram at the Pratley Pod.
No, the Pratley Pair.
The Pratley Pair. Damn, man.
He's good. This isn't his first time.
I'm good at this. I promise you. Yeah.
It's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you so much. We'll catch you next time. Peace.